Hi, Leon. My name is Sean Everett. I am the website analysis expert over at Zucker Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Eric. He sent over your website to me for analysis, and I won't waste another second. Here it is. You have a beautiful website. I don't know what you expected me to say about it, but it's not about the aesthetics. The aesthetics are something that are of little interest to me because your website is beautiful enough that once somebody gets here, they're going to start clicking on things. And getting them into your website is easy when you have a beautiful website like this. Getting them here is the issue, because this is no longer a vanity thing or a novelty thing. This should be a tool of your business that brings in money. And I'm going to try to show you how you can do that. And many of the things are things you can do yourself. The first thing I'm going to show you is this. It's a Google search of Charleston roofers, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about how Google works because most people don't know this. And I do, because this is the industry I'm in. And so I'm going to show you this search. The first thing that comes up at the top here is something we call the map pack, and they're called that because they are attached to a map. It's not probably the smartest name for them, but it's pretty self-explanatory. And as you can see, there's three of them here, one of them being a paid one. And what these folks did to get here to the map pack, which is very near the top of the page, is they went and they filled out a Google business profile. Now, a Google business profile is kind of like a Facebook profile. You just, it has a bunch of blanks. You fill in the blanks, and for instance, it's going to ask you what year you started your business. It's going to ask you for your website. It's going to ask you for your actual address. There's some tick boxes. Fill everything out. The Google algorithm that decides where things go on a Google page likes it when somebody is being very thorough. So a thorough filling out of the Google business profile will get you a long way. If there's a blank and you don't know what should go in it, put something in it anyway, and they will tell you if it's a problem. Now, a little bit further down, I apologize, by the way, if you can hear barking in the background. Somebody has released the hounds in the neighborhood. Here, further down is underneath the map pack. We call this the organic results. Now, these are also determined by the Google algorithm. And the Google algorithm wants to give its Google customers, the search customers, the best and most relevant search results that it can. And for them, a relevant search result is one that has a good website. They figure if you want to be in our website, of search results, you better have a good website. So they have determined that the best roofing company is one that has the best website. Now, you and I both know that the best roofing company doesn't necessarily, it could be the worst roofing company could have the best placement here in the Google search because they have met all of the criteria of the Google algorithm. Let's beat that company. I'm going to show you how. The first thing I told you, go and fill out a Google business profile. If you already have one, fill it out so that it is more complete. That will help you get to the top. The next thing I'm going to do is help you get here. I'm going to show you how. Google likes content. Here is your website. I'm going to go and I'm going to copy and paste it into a word counter. This word counter here. You have 45 words on your website. And now down here, the first business that came up under the organic searches was Charleston Roof. Now, Charleston Roof, I'm going to do the same thing with them and cut and paste into a word counter. And you can see they have 670 words. Now, I'm going to tell you that the Google algorithm does not really care about your philanthropic deeds or any awards you've won or anything like that. They're interested in the words. So 670 words beats 45 words. And on your home page, Google wants you to have 1,500 words. So these folks are only part of the way there, and you have a long ways to go. But all words are not equal. I have seen people with a lot less words be listed at the top, and the reason is the words matter. Let me show you what I mean by that. This is a a paid tool that I use called Ahrefs, and it tells me a bunch of the metrics of your site. Now, the two areas that are of most interest to me are the backlinks and the keywords, because these are two areas that I can help you have a better website. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is show you your competitor there. That is the Charleston Roof. They have 411 backlinks and 238 keywords. I'm going to get to why that's important in a moment. Here are their keywords. They are Charleston Roofers, Charleston Roofing Company, Roof Repair Charleston, Charleston Roofing. It's a bunch of versions of the same thing. It's the same word, sometimes plural, sometimes singular. It just, it just goes back and forth between a bunch of these. Now you're going to start to find that there's going to be things like gutters that are mentioned, or attic insulation, for instance. There's going to be a lot of different questions that people have who are putting on a roof. Now, all of those questions, all of those search that they have typed in, these are actual Google searches, are answered in the Charleston Roof website. Roof and windows. This talks about when you're having a new roof put in, what to do with the windows. Affordable, attic insulation. I'm surprised there's not something about gutters. There usually is. But either way, everything that somebody has put into a Google search has been answered in the way of their website. They actually, this is about metal roofs. They have a whole page about metal roofs. Let's see, what else here? Let's see if I can find a good example. Here we go. Well, we already talked about this, attic insulation. So that's another question there that they have, talked about on their website. So anybody who types in attic insulation Charleston is going to get their website, hopefully in conjunction with roofing job. But either way, you can think of a lot of different keywords yourself. Anything that has to do with your industry, shakes or tiles or roof tiles, or even GAF, the manufacturer, or what tile or what roofing system is best, TPO, whatever. You can think of a bunch of those yourself, get them on your website. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is this number here, which is the backlinks. You have 42. They have 411. Backlinks are where you appear on a different website. They are currently on Angie's List. Angie's List is a good one to be on if you're not already on it. It has a high ranking as this number here, the DR, stands for the strength of your website. Now, I didn't point it out on yours because yours is a 0. And that's not a big problem, but this is a number out of 100. A lot of places have like 0.3 or whatever. Depends on the size of your company. But that is determined by your backlinks, which is what we're talking about now. So you want to get on other sites that refer people back to your site. Yellowpages.com, Porch.com, This Old House, Superpages, Expertise.com. So any of those places that are sort of like references that other people can use to find your business, those are websites that you want to be on. Now, it's not hard to find out what those websites are. You can go to Google. You can type in your competitor's name, Charleston Roofing and Exteriors, and then it will show you all of the different websites that they're on just by doing a regular Google search. Then get those into your website. It's really that simple. Now, I say simple because I'm in the industry, so it is not hard. I mean, you can go and get yourself a Google business profile yourself. You can do it tonight, this afternoon, this morning, whatever time you're watching this video. You can get these into your website pretty easily, the keywords and key phrases. You can get yourself onto these other websites by going and usually just filling out a profile, and they'll put you right in right away. And most of them are for free. Yellow Pages is free. Porch is free. Superpages is free. Angie's, I believe you have to pay for. I'm not certain on that one, but it's a good one to be on because it's a strong backlink. So what I'm telling you is that these things that I think are simple are time consuming. And I'm going to assume that you would rather spend your time putting on roofs in Charleston and Columbia than you would in digging in the guts of your website so that it says the things that you need it to say. But here's the deal. Your traffic last month, 2 people clicked on your beautiful website as a result of Google searches. Here's their results, your competitor, 550 times. Now, we both know that odds-wise, 2 people might result in an estimate request. 550 is certainly more likely to result in an estimate request. So the goal of all of this, I'm showing you the backlinks and the keywords here are exactly what gave them such a high traffic. And that's exactly what you want, because this traffic means more estimates, means more jobs, means more money. And that's how you make this website become a tool of your business. So I hope I've given you some tips that are useful to you. If you would like to not spend so much time doing these actual things, that's where Eric can come in handy. Give him a call and he would be happy to guide you through the next steps. I hope I was helpful to you this afternoon or evening, and have a great day.